What is going on, everyone, and welcome to Kart 63. My name is Ben. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching yet another one of my videos. What is wrong with you? You just keep on coming back. You just glutton for punishment or something, I guess. No, seriously, I can't thank you guys enough. I know you hear it a lot. I know you hear it on every video, but I really do appreciate the support. Speaking of support, if you didn't mind hitting a like on the video sometime during it, possibly subscribing to the channel, it really does help the channel. It helps the channel grow. It helps me get my voice out there. More people, more newcomers get to absorb some information and what have you. And speaking of information, why don't we talk about yet another Tack product? And up front, there are a lot of good or great prep companies out there. The reason I do Tack is because I literally have been using Tack for, I don't know, 15 plus years. I found it works. I just relaying this information to you. If you were curious about it, had you heard the name, or were you thinking about changing up? Are you looking for a prep program to begin with and you don't know where to start? You've heard of some of these products, but that's what this series is about. I have a couple videos describing on pretty much everything I have in my my arsenal of tire preps, but I thought breaking down them individually would do a lot of good to some people. So give me a second here. We're going to talk about Black Sand, arguably one of their most popular products. And after dramatic pause, or that melty thing that I do, I don't even know what it's called. It kind of breaks into when I do segments anyway. When I break into this, this is what I'm here to show you. I'm here to show you Tack Black Sand. This is an amazing product. I guess maybe I didn't show the back last time, so I'll probably zoom in if I can right there. Show you the back of that. It gives all sorts of detailed instructions. You can find all the instructions and details about each one of these products on the Tack website. As always, I will put them in the drop-down menu on every video and where I purchase my Tack products, which is JC Specialties. Again, not a paid sponsorship type thing. It's just where I buy my stuff. I find they always seem to keep Tack in stock, so it's a good place to get it. Anyway, why is this product so popular? Well, you can run this product anywhere in the United States. So the reason Tack has so many products, and some people are like, I have too many. Well, we're on all sorts of different types of dirt, from north to south to Midwest to out on the West Coast. It is all different types of dirt and different types of prep work on different surfaces. But one of the preps that works pretty universally throughout the United States is, and I suppose all over the world if you get down to it, but is Tack Black Sand. Why? Because a lot of tracks aren't sticky. They aren't wet. They are dry, dusty, they are hard. They are hard to get a hold of. You have to run a harder durometer tire in order to get a hold of it, and even that doesn't quite bite up enough in order to get your cart to grasp properly in the corner. And what's going to cut through that dust and dirt, black sand, that sandy surfaces, what's going to cut through that? Black sand is going to cut through that. Is going to give you optimal grip on those hard, hot, fast, or fast, sometimes they're not so fast, those hard, dry surfaces that you're looking for. Now, application-wise, I talked about wipes before in the last video here. Again, it's hard for me to give you an exact number, but if I were to prep for a dry and dusty track, say, Paradise Speedway, hopefully it opens back up, is dry and dusty. I know it's a hot summer day. I know I'm going to need grip for that. What am I going to do? I'm going to wipe straight 2 or 3 coats of this previously the weekend before. I'm going to clean my tires. I'm going to put 2 or 3 coats on this and let it dry. Basically, you're going to want Tack Black Sand to dry for close to a week, if not longer, for it to really embed itself into the tread and work properly. Straight, it's pretty thick. Now, at track, this is where I find that everybody uses it, even if you're not a Tack fan. If you don't use them as your primary prep company that at Tack you'll find other people using this, and what they're doing is they're cutting this 50-50 with Acrosol or some other thinning agent. Is it naphtha MVP? You can get it like Tractor Supply, whatever. That's something I use to cut this with. It is to thin it out, to dry it quicker, to open up the surface of the tire so the product gets in there, dries quicker, and becomes more useful. So essentially you're using it as a base wipe, you know, prior to the night's racing, so your 2 to 3 wipes, whatever it is you want to put on there, and then once you get the track, you're using this as a pre-race wipe as you cut it 50-50 with Acrosol or some other thinning agent. I think I've done it with SST sometimes, AT2 I've cut it with before, you know, with varying success rates. Honestly, Acrosol or naphtha VMP, I hope I'm saying that right. I'll put I'll have already put down what it's actually called there. So if you want to go down to Tractor Supply and get you some, you can. But from north, I mean, I'm up north here. I'm in New York. You know, I tag it in every video. I'm up north. I use black sand. I go down south. I use black sand. I know they use black sand out in the Midwest. I know they use black sand out in California, Oregon, all those places. So one of their, arguably, like I said, one of their most popular products for good reason. If you are having a hard time getting a hold of a surface, a hard, dry, dusty surface, black sand is going to be your choice. Now, another point of this is that it does not take a whole bunch of points off your durometer. So if you have a hard tire, you need it to stay hard for the night's racing, this is not going to drop your durometer horribly bad. You know, maybe a couple points, if that, especially if you're thinning it with Acrosol. So there you go, guys. Tack Black Sand. An amazing product, and as always, you know, like I said, drop down menu if you need to get a hold of them. They're on Facebook. I'll tag all that stuff down below if you need. Randy Ransom, Chris Harris, the people ATTL, I believe it is ATTL. I'll put that down below too. Fantastic people and big supporters of UAS. That's how I got to know Randy throughout the years. Way back when. I've actually met the gentleman in person. Super nice guy, do anything for you type of guy. So beyond smart, just a super good dude. So all right, guys, there you go. Tack Black Sand. If you're needing to get a hold of a dry, dusty track, this is what you're looking for, man. All right, guys, I will see you Sunday. Yeah, I'll see you Sunday. All right, later.